Hello, Visionaries. Welcome to this very quick session on the science of change. Conquering the 21-day challenge is all about rewiring your brains for boss level results, and science is here to be our wing woman. All right, I am Nicole, and over the next 15 minutes, we're going to break down why change can feel like such a struggle and how to use some cool brain hacks where we can make it a total win. So, have you ever set a goal with the best intention only to find out that you're back at square one, right? Same, it's a common thing that happens when we try to change. Our brains are like amazing computers programmed for efficiency. They rely on these deep neural circuits, basically well worn pathways, to automate our daily routines. That's how you can drive home and barely remember it, or you could cook a grilled cheese sandwich with your eyes closed. These are awesome for remembering your morning coffee routine, but it's not so great when you're trying to establish a new habit or when you're trying to break an old habit. Think of it like trying to install a new app on your phone when your phone is already out of space. Understanding the neural circuits are really important. So think of your brain like a map that's filled with highways, and the more that you travel a certain route, the more ingrained it becomes. When you decide to change, you're essentially building a brand new route. At first, it's difficult because the old familiar path is still there and it's tempting you to revert back. This is why it feels so uncomfortable and why we often resist it. Imagine squeezing a sponge ball in your hands. The more you squeeze, the harder that ball pushes back. Similarly, when we push for change, our brain pushes back, trying to maintain that equilibrium. This resistance is normal, it's natural, and it doesn't mean that change is impossible. And now that you understand the science behind it, you know that when you feel that resistance, it does not mean that this new habit is not for you, that it's too difficult to do, that you're never going to figure it out, that you should just go back to doing it the old way. It is just the normal science of what our brain does when it is forced to change. We just need to understand how to work with our brains and not against them. So, the good news is our brains are also like putty, they can actually be reshaped. Research by Dr. Alvaro Pascal Leon in 1993 showed that simply visualizing a task can create new neural circuits in your brain. Imagine yourself acting out that presentation or rocking your workout. Your brain is like, whoa, we just saw this picture. This must be important. And it starts building new pathways to make it happen. Studies have also shown that to the brain, visualizing something and actually doing it, there's no difference. So when you visualize that you've done something, you've told your brain you've done it. And so when you actually go to do it, your brain is like, I know what this is because we've done it before, even though you've only visualized it. I love science. Okay, so here's where affirmations come in. They are basically positive statements about yourself and your goals, and we're going to use them like sticky notes, reminding our brain of what you're working towards. Studies by the original self help OG, Napoleon Hill, suggest that affirmations repeated regularly can actually boost your confidence and your motivation. So, for example, instead of saying, I hate doing this task, you can try and say something like, I am getting stronger and stronger every day in my goal. You see the difference? It's all about shifting your mindset and sending positive signals to your brain. Have you ever heard of the saying, fake it till you make it? Well, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, science actually backs it up. Visualization is like creating a mental movie of yourself achieving your goal. Imagine yourself confidently leading a team meeting or making new friends at a social event. Research by Alan Richardson in 1969 showed that even just visualizing free throws improves performance. It's crazy. All right, so we've got our affirmations and we've got our visualizations. Let's make some affirmations that will actually blow our goals out of the water. Here's how to craft a super affirmation. First, keep it personal. Use statements like I am a focused and productive queen. Productivity is key. That's the second tip. Productivity is key. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Instead of saying I won't spend recklessly, try saying something I am making smart financial decisions and choices that build my wealth. Present tense for the win. Act as if you've already achieved your goal. I am a confident public speaker sounds way more powerful than I hope to speak in public someday with confidence. Also, feel the feels. Include a positive emotion word. I am excited to crush this challenge. Be realistic. Set achievable goal. This is one that trips me up more times than I care to admit. I will earn a promotion in 6 months. It's more doable than I will become the CEO tomorrow. Specificity is your friend. I will be more productive is nice, right? But what's really going to move the needle? I will organize my workspace every Friday. Really coming for myself with these examples. That's the way that we can be specific. Okay, so let's talk about the 21-day challenge. The 21-day challenge is the perfect time to experiment with all of these different brain hacks that I've given you. Write down your affirmation, visualize yourself, rewire your brain, watch your goals become reality. Remember, change takes time and effort. So we're going to be patient with ourselves and we're going to celebrate our wins every step of the way. We've got this. Now, here are some practical steps for change. How can we successfully create new habits? 3 strategies: affirmations and visualizations. Affirmations are the positive statements about your goals. When you combine it with visualization, they create strong neural circuits. Imagine your goal vividly and tie it to a positive emotion. For example, visualize confidently presenting a successful project while feeling the pride of the accomplishment. Quote, the moment that you want to quit is when you need to keep pushing. Second strategy, take small steps. Break your goal into small, manageable action. Each small victory rewires your brain, making the new habit easier. For example, if your goal is like to network more, start by reaching out to one new person each week and then gradually increase. Research shows that it takes about 66 days to form a new habit. Our 21-day challenge is your jump off, but consistency with small steps is what's going to get you to the finish line. And our third strategy is accountability. Share your goals with a friend or accountability partner. Hello, Vision and Victory Tribe. We are here for you. Regular check ins and support can significantly boost your chances of success. Knowing that someone is cheering you on and expecting updates really keeps you motivated. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So now listen, even with the best strategies, you're still going to face challenges. Here are some common hurdles and how to overcome them. The first hurdle is the hurdle of self doubt. When doubt creeps in, you need to challenge it with positive affirmation. Remind yourself why you started. Visualize your success. Keep a journal of your progress so that you can see how far you've come. That is the science behind our community in Skool and why you're posting every day. Your practical step to overcome self doubt is things like creating a mantra that says, I am capable and strong, and repeating it to yourself every day. We are going to crush this self doubt. The second challenge that you're going to face is old habits. Those old habits die hard, but they can be replaced. Okay. Identify your triggers and then create new positive responses. If stress makes you procrastinate, try your deep breathing, try taking a walk instead. Here's a statistic: 40% of people give up on their goals within the first week. Don't be a statistic. We've never been statistics. We're going to stay committed. To stay on track during our 21-day challenge, I want you to follow these tips. First, daily reflection. That's why you're posting every day. And also, every evening, I want you to do daily reflection. Reflect on your progress. What went well? What could be improved? Adjust your strategies and update your process accordingly. The second thing I want you to do is celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate your small wins. Recognize and celebrate every small victory. I don't care how silly or insignificant you think it is. This really does boost your motivation and it reinforces those neural pathways. And the third thing is stay connected. Engaging with the accountability group that you have here, sharing your struggles, your concerns, and your successes. The support of a like minded individual is invaluable, and you've got a whole community of people who are doing the same thing that you are. Make sure you show up. All right, listen, change is a journey, it's not a destination. Understanding the science behind change and leveraging these strategies like affirmations, the small steps, accountability, visualizations, it can really make all the difference. Remember that you're not alone on this path. We're all doing it all together at the same time, and we're cheering each other on every step of the way. If you have any questions or if you need additional support, I do provide one-on-one coaching. Just send me a DM. Let's embrace this 21-day challenge. I want us to transform our lives. Thank you for watching. Let's make it happen. Bye, guys.